Hello ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to the Youth Edition. It's Barmio Barros, it's Salford City FC on a quest for Champions League glory. Sit back, relax, get in your comfy chair, grab your favourite beverage, turn on that big screen TV, because here we go with the Youth Edition. Hello and welcome back to the Youth Edition Career Mode FIFA 20 Salford City, and this is season number 3. We are in to League 1, so a new challenge awaits here for Salford City, and we've got a lot to take care of in this episode. So we're going to jump straight into it. We need to have a quick look at the squad hub. I've done all the random generation of who's leaving, who's going to be transferred, who's going to Oldham and all that kind of stuff. So let's go and take care of that first and foremost. Right, so obviously at the end of the last season, we did sign a few Youth Academy players just to try and generate some cash. They're not really here for the long run. But Zanotti obviously holds his spot. We've got new kits. He's got a pink kit on. And you know what? I think we're going to change it. We're into League 1 now. He's probably adjusted to the cold. Let's get some shorts on him. Right, there we go. Lloris, what am I saying? Zanotti has his shorts on. So he is the number 1 keeper at the club at the moment. John Clare keeps his spot. He gets himself a new contract. Henson, obviously, here transfer listed. Lasasa keeps his spot in the team. He's an exciting prospect. Wood, well, he is loan listed, and what that means is that he will be making his way to Oldham Athletic. Thank you for your services, Larry Wood. Chase Williams keeps his spot in the team, so he will be a rotation player. Neves keeps his spot in the team, of course, as well as Pow. He's got the potential to be special now, so that dynamic potential is kicking in. Stevenson holds his spot in the team, as does Beluzzi at a 65 overall. Magnus Hoss we brought in, but he will be transfer listed. King will be joining Oldham Athletic. Compton keeps his spot in the team. Kindle is transfer listed. Travawada keeps his spot in the team. Burns as well will be held on to. Perez is making his way to Oldham Athletic. Jose Michaels keeps his spot in the team. Davies as well holds his spot. Faria will be making his move to Oldham Athletic. Andes is on the transfer list. Santoso moving to Oldham Athletic. Wang we're holding to for now. Carlos kept his spot as well, as did Ian Griffiths. Cancela Vidiera is transfer listed. Didn't get a run with Oldham, so we're going to try and sell off Cancela Vidiera and try and make some cash for the stadium upgrade. Eiffel transfer listed as well. Lloyd holds his spot. De Jong holds his spot. Blakowicz is going. Fleming heading off to Oldham as well. Fook NG sticks around for now. Whiteload holds his spot. Escalante is loan listed, and you know what that means? He's off to Oldham Athletic. We lose Escalante. Lloris holds his spot in the squad. Rubio, he is gone. He is going to Oldham Athletic. He loses his spot. Cesario, we managed to hold on to. Hughes is going to Oldham Athletic. Perez Navarro is going to Oldham Athletic. Jenkins holds his spot in the team, and Gunnarsson holds his spot in the team. So we'll get all that sorted out, and we'll have a look at what is left with this squad. Big clean out. Right, so all the players have been moved over to Oldham Athletic. We've got rid of all of their real players, so they're pretty much just a spare parts team that have some way along the line played for Salford City. Arias up front at a 68 should I say. Fenless is a 69, he's the captain. Santoso, Sarachat, De Vere in the midfield. Escalante on the left is up to a 60 with the transfer. Manos a 57, Dung, Sharma, Frick, and Acosta the goalkeeper. And then all of the former youth players are sitting here, so hopefully they can have a good season. They're still down in League 2, but hopefully they can start chasing us down because some of these lads really do have potential. Right, so we started the season with almost 15 million in the budget. I redid all the contracts for all the players at the start of the season, and that leaves us with 13 million. Now I'm going to go ahead right now and spend 10 million on a brand new stadium ready for the first round of the season. Right, let's take a look at the season projections, or, what we're required to do by the board. Low priority across most of them, which is good to see. Sign 2 players younger than 20, we can do that. And 1 player from the youth team into the senior team in 5 matches. Sell out at least 85% of the games. We'll see how that works out. Domestic, they just want a mid-table finish. We'll see what we can do about that. Reached the round of 32 in the FA Cup. No financial objectives. Now we do have a pre-season tournament, really just going to simulate these just to see if we can generate a bit more cash. I do want to buy a couple of free agents or regens because obviously we need to start procuring some more money towards the end of this season so that we can go ahead and get another stadium upgrade. Now, the next stadium upgrade is going to cost us $20 million. We cannot move into another stadium until we've got $20 million there to move around. So we probably do need to buy a few players if possible. We're not going to have much left after we spend this initial $10 million, but maybe we can get some from the preseason tournament to allow us to bring in a few players that we can generate some cash from in the future. Right, we're going to have first transfer offer in. It's for Sergio Andes for $1.1 million. We will be accepting. Right, we also have a player upgrade today that I completely forgot about it, but it is for Loris. Loris, I don't know how we're going to say this. Loris. Who knows? He's French. And this one comes in from Sam. Thank you very much for your upgrade. 26 thumbs up. He's gone with a short sleeve shirt, untucked tight fit kit with red and blue long tape for the French flag. Some low socks. You wanted some white ankle tape. We can sort that one out now. Let's get in there to ankle tape white. And of course the number 34. So he's ready to go. That's the new home kit. We've got 3 new kits. The white kit remains from last year. But yeah, we've got some new kits to check out. It is a new season. So there we go. Lloris is done. Right, and the new scouts have come back. It was their final mission. We'll send them out again shortly. But let's have a look at the current youth academy. We've got a few new players in here. We've got Zoltan Nagy, 62 to 92, still looking okay. We may need to sign some of these players up once, you know, those other youngsters get sold off just to fill out some squad roles because 10 players went to Oldham Athletic. We've got a new goalkeeper here in Tiki Thorson from Greenland, 59 to 87. We'll see how that develops. Chris Camera still looking okay at 64 to 90. Hans Broberg, the left midfielder from Greenland, 76 to 96, looking the goods. We'll see how he develops. Asensio de Cruz as well, looking good at 78 to 90 potential. Dan Laszlo, the centre forward from Hungary, 56 overall. We'll see how he comes along. And then we have Victor Karali, a left midfielder here from Hungary, 61 to 89. We'll see how he develops. Magnus Mikkelsen still looking okay, 77 to 96 potential striker from the Faroe Islands. Harry Goodrum still looks okay at 77 to 89. Xavier Zamora, still only 14, 86 to 96 potential. This kid is going to be a star when we can finally sign him up. Eric Nash is 6'8", of course, 67 to 87, looks okay. And a new lad here from England is Perry Churchill, 64 to 92 potential. And we also have Jonathan Griffiths, the left back, 61 to 89. Okay, there we go. No signings yet, but we'll see how we're looking towards the end of the transfer window. Right, the scouts have been upgraded, so they've got their 3-star experiences. They need to bring us back 94 potential plus players to get the next judgment star, of course. And we're going off to 3 new countries. So that means that in this episode, I need to give you guys the opportunity to leave some new countries for us to scout and see if we can bring back some decent talent to carry us through to the Champions League. But the first one is in here from Sam as well. He got the player upgrade and he's got a scout out here. 31 thumbs up to go to Burundi, which is like a little nation in the middle of Africa. So that'll be interesting. Then Thunderclaw has got 26 thumbs up for us to go to Mozambique, another African nation, this time for an attacker. And Bin Hammer, thanks to Elite Luke 88, has sent us off to Haiti. We need some Caribbean spice in this team. That's fair enough. They're headed off. Hopefully they can bring us back some key players for this career mode. Right, so the money has been spent. The new stadium is on its way. It'll be ready for the first round of the season. And that leaves us only just under $3 million in transfer budget. So we'll have to wait and see after the preseason tournament. Hopefully there's a couple more million there if the boys are up for it. And maybe we can bring a few free agents in to help bolster our coffers for future seasons. Right, time for the preseason tournament. Our first game here. And it is a victory, 2-1. Gunnarsson on board. Training session sees Cesario to a 65 and De Jong to a 60. And we get an offer in here for Aaron Kindle, 400 grand. Well, let's accept. Let's accept. Second game of the preseason tournament, and it's a draw, 2-2. Right, Sergio Andes has been sold for 1.1 million. And we get an offer in here for Magnus Hoss. Transfer offer in for Jose Michaels. We can go ahead and reject. We get an offer in here for Cantalapidiera to go back to Spain, 1.15. It's under his evaluation, so that's well under his evaluation. But we do need to offload him, so I will send a delegation, see if we can get a bit more coin out of him. Right, Aaron Kindle has been sold to Gamba Osaka for 400 grand. And we have our final group stage of the preseason tournaments. Another victory, 2-1. Go Salford City. Training session sees Trovawana hit a 58. Right, Magnus Hoss has been sold for 270, Henson sold for 180, and Blakowicz sold for 300. Semi-finals of the preseason tournament, and we're out 2-1 to Livorno. And unfortunately, they couldn't make a deal happen with Juan Cruz Cantalapidiera just yet, but we'll look to offload him before the end of the transfer window. Right, St. Pauli are in with 1.9. We're going to accept this one for Cantalapidiera. Right, Jacques Francois Eiffel has been sold to the MK Dons for 400 grand. Real Salt Lake in with an offer for Diogo Neves, not happening. And Cantalapidiera has actually been sold to Northampton for 1.85 million. Right, time to get into the first game of the season. We host Wickham at the new Peninsula Stadium. Our new home kit will be on show here, as well as our new goalkeeper kit. Davies, Gunnarsson, Cesario, Michaels, De Jong, Belusi in the CDM role, Lusasa, Pau, Neves, Trovawada, and Zanotti is the goalkeeper. We are a little bit thin for squad depth at the moment, but, you know, we've still got a full transfer window, another month remaining, and obviously we've got some youth academy players to come in. So let's get into this one, see how we're travelling in League One on the opening day of the season, and then we can assess what we need to bring in for the squad. Let's do it. All right, ladies and gentlemen, here we are, brand new stadium. And a brand new season, a brand new league. We are in League One, of course. Today we host the Wickham Wanderers. And, well, let's see what the fans think about the new stadium. I mean, it looks like there's not a lot of banners floating around, but that could just be the... Oh, Gunnarsson, Viking in the north. Hello, we've got some new banners floating about, so keep an eye out and see what we can make do in the opening game in League One. New kits, and hopefully Gunnarsson can pick off where he left League Two with a golden boot, and maybe he'll get going again this season. Those kids looking very nice. Let me know your thoughts in the comments. Here's it back, Michaels. Back for Davies. Inside, here's Gunnarsson. His first touch, trying to find De Jong, picked out. Oh, good defensive work from Neves. Belusi tries to get the clearance. Here comes Pattinson inside. Neves there again. Played over the top, Zanotti gets the touch away. De Jong tries to clear, but that one's picked up again. Wickham showing us what League One's all about. Trovawada trying to get a steal in. That was played over the back, and Zanotti there calling to action. Good to see him with some shorts on. Pressure coming here from Wickham. Good from Lasasa. Michaels fires forward. Here is Davies. Needs to flick one on. Does find Gunnarsson. Lays it back off for Davies. Oh, it's a good challenge. Pau, Belusi finds Davies. Lay it off for De Jong. He'll fire it forward. Here goes Gunnarsson. Pushes his way forward. Gunnarsson. Oh, there's the finish. 1-0 Salford City. Gunnarsson starts it off again with a bang. New stadium. He's got himself a goal. 1-0 to Salford City. Gunnarsson's first of the season. And, well, the player highlight here against Salford City. Gunnarsson is going to make you pay. Get in, lad. 1-0 to the Ammies. That new kit is looking delicious. Good from Nuggets. Keep running here. No, Davies just takes it on. Plays it forward. Belusi. Back out wide. Davies plays it forward. Here comes Gunnarsson again. Gunnarsson! He's got his second! Salford City running riot in League One. And this man is on his way. Oh, look at it. It's just tearing him apart. Gunnarsson with pace and skill, and a lovely finish from the big Viking. And he is going to carry us once again by the looks of things. He started off well. 2 goals, it's 2-0 to Salford City. Fabio Barros has this team firing nice and early in the season. Get in. Oh, Gunnarsson has picked him off now. Plays it off for Davies. Plays it back for Michaels. Neves. De Jong. Gunnarsson. Here we go. Michaels. That's Gunnarsson in the middle. Plays it off for De Jong now. De Jong. Back to Gunnarsson. Back for De Jong. De Jong takes his man on. Works around him. Oh, where are you, Wickham? What is going on? 3-0 Salford City. Oh, my days. They are not ready. Wickham is not ready. Did they get off the bus? I'm not too sure. De Jong now with a goal, Gunnarsson with an assist. And what a start now for Salford City. Get in, boys. Oh, Zanotti, great save. Oh, offside. Oh, what is happening? Oh, Wickham. Unlucky. Pau. Nuggets. Jose Michaels. Oh, can't thread one through. We're closing half-time, a 3-0 lead already. Salford City just expanding on that form from last season. And there is the half-time whistle, 3-0. Well, it's about a 10-minute period where we just blew them out of the water. Michaels gets in, gets the steal, and here is Gunnarsson. He'll lay it off. Davies. Oh, it's a lovely pass. Michaels, Gunnarsson. Picked off by Mellis. Maybe they've had a chat here at half-time. No, Davis comes through, and he's given away a free kick. He's out quickly. Diogo Neves. Oh, it's a rough touch. It's a rough touch. We're going to have to be on here defensively. Neves moves around. Great save from Zanotti again. Oh, lad. Hasn't he started off well in this game? All right, let's make the changes. Loris, Jenkins and Lloyd checking in. I'm going to try Leroy Jenkins out on that left wing. He's got pace, so let's hope that he can partner up here with Gunnarsson. Good from Neves. Michaels flicks on. Here's Leroy. Oh, picked out. Neves was pushing forward to help out with another attack, but here is Grimmer. Michaels there with him. Neves gets the clearance. Jenkins brings it back inside. Good tackle from Nuggets. Lovely tackle from the Nuggets. Here's Belusi. He'll want someone on a run here. Flicking out wide. Leroy Jenkins gets the touch. Let's go Leroy. Plays it in deep. Loris gets the touch, but it wasn't really directed at anyone. Lovely from Nuggets. Pow. Belusi gave it away. Back inside. Nuggets with some work to do and uses that greasy body. Oh, Leroy got the touch and drives his way forward here. Leroy Jenkins. Let's go, Leroy. Cuts back. A little bit of beautifulness. And a shit pass. Oh, good from Nuggets. Leroy Jenkins. Michaels plays forward. Threads the eye of a needle here for Gunnarsson. And he's in on goal, Gunnarsson. He'll love this finish. Yeah. Oh, goodness. Well, there is the whistle. The opening day of the season. Salford City with a 3-0 smashing of Wickham. Well, only 4 shots. I mean, 12 tackles, a tough game, but there was a 10-minute period there where we just tore them apart. Joris de Jong gets himself a 9.3. Right, we are into a new month and probably time to have a look at some of these youth academy players. Someone needs to come in here to help this team out with our squad depth. Now, Zoltan Nagy, 58 overall, 59 to 83 potential. That potential has dropped, so possibly a sale option for us. Tiki Thorson, 70 to 92, the goalkeeper. We'll keep monitoring his progress. Chris Kamara, 58 overall, centre midfielder, 71 to 95 potential. A playmaker, and it's time for him to make his way into the first team. Hans Broberger, left midfielder, 59 overall, 77 to 96 potential, will also make his way into the first team. Asensio de Cruz, still only 15, 78 to 90. Dan Laszlo, the centre forward, 56 overall, 70 to 94 potential. Don't really need a centre forward at this stage. I mean, that's pretty much what Gunnarsson's playing, but I guess Leroy Jenkins is the only backup, so possibility there. We'll just hold off for now. Victor Kirili, oh, that's terrible. That is, yeah, we're just going to release him. Magnus Mikkelsen, a striker, so 59 overall, 79 to 95 potential, and he is going to get a contract. Let's promote him. Harry Goodrum's not ready yet at 77 to 89. Zamora, well, wouldn't he be handy right now? Eric Nash is 71 to 87. We'll hold on. Perry Churchill has dropped away, so we're going to release him. And Jonathan Griffiths, the left back, 66 to 88, we are going to hold. Right, our Youth Academy reports are back once again, so we've got some new players to take a look at. And there's quite a few, to be fair. We've got Junior Chisano. Looks okay. 50 overall goalkeeper, 59 to 89 potential, so monitor his progress. The flags I'm going to have to get used to. Is that the Brundane or however you say that country? I'm not too sure. We've also got Afonso de Lacama, I don't know. Bloody names. But he's worth 1.1 million already at 59 overall, potential of 57 to 89. So we'll see how he turns out. He's already 17. We've got Pierre Nkurunziza. Pierre Nkurunziza from Mozambique, I believe. 63 to 93 potential. So no stroke in the column for the Scouts because it's not 94. But we have got ourselves a man here from Haiti in Lionel Serafin, a CDM at 76 to 96 potential. So Binhammer gets another stroke in his column, heading towards that 4-star experience. No, 4-star judgment, should I say. So we'll monitor him. He's only 15. And we've also got Jose Etienne, 55 overall left midfielder. Pulled him in on evaluation, but 57 to 83. We'll see how that one is looking next month. Yeah, I mean, there's some decent lads in here, but we'll just hold. I don't want to sign too many. We want to bring in some free agents, of course, and we need to give them all game time. Right, so let's have a look at what I've got going on here on the transfer list. I've been searching for a few players. We've got a few left over from last year. We've got Chris Taylor at 68 overall, a cam striker from England, currently playing for Blackburn. That'll cost us a fair chunk of cheddar. We've got Kimona Sierra, of course, which was the Cazorla regen, I believe. So, you know, we could possibly pick him up. Mbemba, which is, I think, the Ribery regen at 69 overall. And then we also have Moreira Alves, Portuguese centre-back, which I think is the Pepe centre-back. Then we've obviously got all of the Oldham lads here who are growing and hopefully turning Oldham into a force to be reckoned with. All right, let's have a look at some of these free agents. We've got Abu Gayasi, a 59 overall central defensive midfielder. So he could be possibly an option. Value of 700 grand at this stage. There's also Eric Sebastia Larangueira, a right midfielder from Brazil. 1-star skill moves. He looks okay. I mean, we're probably looking for lads that we can sell off, obviously, after their 1-year contract. So 2.8 million, but would he get much game time? We'll have to wait and see. We've got Henry Colquitt, is an Englishman, a centre midfielder. Looks okay as well. Value of 3.4 million, so that could definitely be handy. We've got Mato Kukic, a left midfielder from Bosnia, 65 overall. Could come in and be handy, worth 3.9 million. And an Argentine striker in Jonathan Musashio, 56 overall. He's got acceleration and speed, that's for sure. Only 400 grand. And the Ibrahimovic regen, I think he's gone out on loan. No, he hasn't. Valued at 23 million. Holy hell, we're not going to be able to afford him, but we'll keep an eye on him. We've got Marco Angela, 69 overall, central defensive midfielder, 13.5 million. Don't think that's going to happen. And a left winger here in Gatian Mamalone. 4-star, low work rates, but oh my days. Left wing centre forward, who is this lad? Valued at 40 million. We're not buying him just yet, but we could definitely bring in some of these free agents to help bolster our coffers. So, I don't know. Let me know your thoughts in the comments section on who we should be going after. We've got about 7 million in the kitty at the moment. We need to build that towards 20 million for the next stadium upgrade. Obviously, we can bring these lads in for one season and then try and cash in. So let me know your thoughts in the comments of who we should really be going after. We've got all of those free agents, a few players. We won't touch the Oldham players, of course. And then these few lads at the top of the table of this, you know, transfer list. So let me know your thoughts in the comments on who we should be signing, and we'll look at them in the next couple of episodes. Right, time to get into the second game of today's episode. Probably will be the final one. We're taking on Barnsley, so this should be a bit more of a competitive run out. We are away from home. We're using our new third kit, and if you do notice it through the series, through this season, the first 50... You know, the first Patreons that got us to the $50 a month have got all of their names placed on the back of this kit. So thank you very much for being a part of our Patreon. There is a description link down below if you want to, you know, get involved with the channel. But all of those names that got us to that first $50, I do have a drinking episode coming to celebrate that when I do get the time to do it. It's just a little bit hard over this Christmas break, but we'll jump into this one. Griffiths and Stephenson get starts here against Barnsley. Let's jump into it. All right, ladies and gentlemen, game 2 of the League One season. We started off with a bang with a 3-0 victory against Wickham, who probably won't be the best team in this league, but Barnsley should be a formidable force, and we'll just have to wait and see. A little bit of form to start the season. There we go. There are the new third-string kits. The second kit, the away kit, is still the white kit, exactly the same from last season. There you go. You can see all the names there at the bottom of the strip. You probably won't be able to read them, but, you know, they're all there. If you're a part of the Patreon, for that first $50, there you go, your name is there. So let's jump into this one and see if we can continue some form. There's Davies. However, we're saying his name. Griffiths pushes through with pace. Can he fire one forward here? Looks for Gunnison, who gets the touch. Oh, Salford City, you are too much. You are too much. 1-0 to Salford City. Picks up those away colours on the league table there by the looks of things. The blue and light blue is from last year. But there we go, Gunnison. 3 goals now for the season. This ain't your Grammys Ammies, that is for sure. Well, that is a lovely breakaway goal. Griffiths with the assist. Gunnison again with the finish. He is not going to be stopped. He is not going to be stopped. He is just too good for these leagues. Even at his low rating, that pace has just turned him into an absolute beast. And it's 1-0 to Salford City. Oh, Stephenson reads it perfectly. Davies plays it back. Lasasa down the line. Oh, geez, it's all Salford. Gunnison plays it forward. Davies says, no, not today, son. Cuts back himself. He'll lay it inside. Oh, picked out by Anderson. Can't do anything with it. Doesn't have any supply. Doesn't have any help. Oh, geez, Stephenson, what was that, mate? He's fallen over the ball. Good from Pau. Brilliant defence. De Jong, Cesario, Gunnison. Laid it off for Stephenson, and Stephenson pushes through the middle now. It's Viking Central. Stephenson, oh, it's 2-0. It's too easy for these lads. Gets in. Oh, the big unit comes flying through the middle. And the Icelandic lads combining. Stephenson straight through the gate, beats the goalkeeper. 2-0. And what a start it is for Salford City here in League One. Oh, Gunnison somehow got in there and stole that ball away. Davies plays it forward. Wanted Gunnison picked out. Ball out the back door. Lasasa Chicken Nuggets drives his way forward. Slips it out here for Davies. Davies will bring it inside. Gunnison! Oh, it's gone wide. Oh, Salford City running riot. Gunnison hits it on the volley, taken out by the defence. And luckily enough for Barnsley, they're only 2-0 down. Brings it back inside. Griffiths lays it out wide. Oh, Salford City. Davies now running riot. Oh, he needed to play it inside. Not there. Griffiths out wide. Davies finding too much space here against Barnsley. Drives his way forward, the Welshman. Cuts back inside. Can he get across? No. Simic gets a clearance. It's big Stephenson. Gunnison. Oh, how's he turned his man? Oh, great save. Oh, lovely from Stephenson. Good defensive work. And Salford City on the run. 2-0. Oh, they've got through here. Davies doing the work to get back. Still comes Salford. Played inside. Justice Pau. Defensive unit. Oh, Griffiths, settle down, mate. Quick play through. Quick balls. Prick plays. And Zanotti is there. Oh, good from Cesario. Got back, laid it off. Trovawana, good defensive work. Neves lays off now for De Jong. Off to Gunnison and off to Stephenson. Oh, has he found the space again? Stephenson drives his way forward. Still comes Stephenson. He's looking for his second. No, great work from the goalkeeper. Oh, Neves, big tackle. Big tackle from the skip. Oh, almost gave it away, but lays it off here for Justice Pau. Laying out wide for Chicken Nuggets. Inside, Griffiths playing it forward. No, picked out. Gunnison comes in, gets involved in the action. Oh, Gunnison! Oh. Right, 3 changes here. Whiteload. Broberg gets his debut and Carlos checking in. Broberg will check in for Davies on that left wing. Oh, no, he's just been felled. Oh, that is a filthy challenge, mate. Just a yellow. Carlos. Stephenson out wide. Donny Whiteload. Let's go, Loads. Works his way inside. Plays it backwards. Oh, good defensive work. From Pau. Griffiths. Stephenson lays off. Finds young Carlos. Pushes his way forward here. Still goes Carlos. Lays it off now for Whiteload. He'll play it back inside. Gunnison got the touchdown. Couldn't get the finish. Goalkeeper makes a clearance. Donny Whiteload was there, but it's cleared away. It's Barnsley have been destroyed. 2-0 Salford City. We are doing damage. Well, 5 shots to 1. There's not a lot of action going on in that one, and Stephenson gets himself a 9.2. Right, time for today's player upgrade. It will be for Broberg. He made his debut, so if you want to make any changes to his number or kit, let me know in the comment section. Of course, thumbs up on the ones you agree with. We'll get him updated in a future episode. Good luck. Right, so that is where we finished the opening episode of season number 3. 2 wins, 5 goals. And I thought we would have had a bit more of an issue there against Barnsley. I may need to look at a gameplay mod. I haven't got anything on at this stage in regards to sliders or gameplay mods. So, yeah, if we keep dominating like this in League One, then maybe we do need to look at something, because we shouldn't be taking down teams like Barnsley that easily. So I'll have a look at that over the next few episodes. Make sure you're leaving me comments for countries to scout, player upgrades, and your thoughts on the transfer window, on any of those free agents or players that we should possibly go after, and we'll have a look at those in the next couple of episodes. But that's where we leave it today. Sitting in 4th position with 6 points, Luton Town. I've already put in 8. Okay, well, all right. We'll see how things pan out. But thanks very much for your time. I'm Sparring DK. It's 5 o'clock somewhere, and you have a good one. The Sparring DK channel now has Patreon, and if you feel like just going that little extra step to help, the channel grow, you can go across to the website, pledge your allegiance to myself, and for $1 a month, you're basically putting it in a jar and allowing for us to go and buy some more beers and record some more beer drinking episodes. Thank you very much to the current lads that have gone ahead and supported the channel. Absolutely tremendous to see anybody willing just to give that $1 a month at this stage. I cannot thank you from the bottom of my heart. You really will make a difference in the future. So jump across there if you're that way inclined to the Patreon channel. Sign up today, and we'll see if we can get some extra beer drinking episodes for you at home. Now, if you are looking for some more content, we've got a couple of videos. One here, and if you want to subscribe, there's a button right there. So go ahead, subscribe, and you'll be notified when the videos